Hey everybody, welcome back to Shannon Around the House. We are doing another no-cook meal prep today, and we are doing some Amazon Kitchen Copycat recipes. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I like using Amazon Fresh as my grocery service, and they also offer some pre-made dinners. So we're going to be copying those, and we're going to be making these for a whole lot less than what they sell them for. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this first one that we're going to do here is a chicken fettuccine Alfredo with broccoli. My store didn't have fresh pasta noodles, so we're going to replace that with just cheese tortellini, which I think will be fine. But as you can see down at the bottom, one of these dinners costs $8.99, so I think we can do a little bit better than that. Okay, so for our chicken Alfredo here, we'll go ahead and get our pasta going. I'm using this Amazon Fresh tortellini pasta. My store doesn't have fresh pasta noodles, so we'll just use this tortellini here. So I'm going to pour this in a bowl. I'm going to cover this with water. I'll put some saran wrap on this here. Put this in the microwave for about 7 minutes on high, and then all of our pasta should be cooked. All right, so while our pasta is cooking in the microwave, we can get some of our other stuff together. So for our storage containers, I'm using these McCormick storage containers. These come in a 3-pack, and these are from Dollar Tree. So these do well in the microwave, they do well in the freezer, and if you lose one, it's not a big deal. So that's what we're going to be using for our storage containers here. And so we're going to make 4 separate dinners here. And these are pretty good size too. These hold a lot of food. Okay, so we'll do that. Now we're going to add just some frozen broccoli here. Again, this is the Amazon brand. I'll just put some on the side here. Okay, just kind of like that. Okay, perfect. So we'll wait for our pasta to come out of the microwave, and then we can kind of move on to the next thing. I did want to mention, though, that each one of these chicken Alfredo dinners that we're making come out to $4.51, which is obviously a lot less expensive than the $8.99 for the single serving that Amazon Kitchen offers. So, okay, our pasta is out of the microwave. It's nice and cooked. It's al dente. I just taste tested one. So these are good to go. So I'll just drain these real quick. I'm back into my bowl here. Now we're going to add some Alfredo sauce here. So this is just a Prego roasted garlic and Parmesan sauce here. So I'll just put that into the bowl and give this a quick stir. Okay. That looks good there. Just go ahead and load up our trays. Okay, now we'll get ready for our chicken. All right, so for our chicken, we're going to add this Tyson grilled and ready. I use this a lot in my meal prep videos. I think for the price, this is pretty good. You can kind of put as much on here as you want. We'll definitely have some leftovers here. But like I always say, these make great little work lunches or very easy dinners when you just do not want to cook. I also think that's kind of what, Amazon is going for with their prepared meals too. I think they're trying to compete with like the Grubhub and DoorDash, places like that, to offer a prepared meal for a lot less than what you could get takeout for, but this is half the cost of that, so this is even better. All right, so these are all ready for the freezer. Okay, so this next one we are doing, this is a General Tso's chicken. So as you can see, we have some chicken over on the left there, rice, and then some broccoli. And this is also $8.99. And I think we can make this for a lot less. I'm pretty sure I've made something very similar to this for you guys before, but we'll just show you how to do this one here real quick. All right, so this next one that we are doing obviously is the General Tso's chicken with rice and broccoli. Also, that Amazon Fresh one, the Amazon Kitchen one that they make was $8.99. This one is going to come out to $3.24, so quite a bit less expensive. And we are using all the same ingredients that they use because I'm using Amazon brand stuff. So we're using the Aplenty brand here, also an Amazon house brand. We're using the General Tso's chicken here. We are going to use some of these Minute rice cups. These are really convenient. These are already pre-cooked and portioned out. So we'll get these in our containers here real quick. And I'm going to try to plate all of these dinners the same way that they're showing them in the pictures for the Amazon kitchen meals. So we'll get all of our rice cups opened up here. We're using jasmine rice this week. Normally I use the white rice, but they were out of it, so jasmine rice will have to do. So just kind of press down here on the, well, normally that works. Just use your clean hands. Just kind of break up the rice a little bit here. Okay. So I'll get my hands cleaned up and then we'll put our chicken and broccoli on here. Okay, so we'll get our broccoli on here. Again, I'm using a generic brand. This is the Amazon brand of broccoli. I think each one of these bags came out to like $1.07 or something like that. So pretty inexpensive. We'll just load up our plates here. Okay, that looks good. Now we'll open up our chicken here. And like I said, this is the General Tso's chicken that we're using. I'll just go ahead and put some pieces on here. I think this is actually quite a bit for 4 servings, so I think this is pretty good. And this also comes with a sauce, so you're not having to go out and buy a separate sauce or anything like that. It all comes with it. Okay, that looks good there. This is our sauce. I let it kind of warm up in some warm water. I'll just go ahead and pour a little bit over each one of our containers. Just like that. Okay, so I'll get the lids on these and get these ready for the freezer. All right, and this last one that we're going to do here, this is a slow roasted beef and mashed potatoes. So I know for sure I've made something similar to this for you guys before. But this is also $8.99, so a little bit on the spendy side. So we're going to do ours with roast beef, mashed potatoes, and carrots. This one here had sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes, so we'll do carrots instead. All right, so we'll get started on our meat and potatoes bowl here. So we are using the Hormel brand beef tips and gravy. I've used this before. I really like this. I'm going to use some instant mashed potatoes and then some frozen carrots. So first thing we'll do is get some water going in the microwave. I have 2 cups of water in here in a microwave safe bowl, and this will go in the microwave for 4 minutes on high, and then we'll put our instant mashed potatoes in there. Okay, our water is out of the microwave, nice and hot. Now we can go ahead and add our instant mashed potatoes. into this. And this only takes a minute or two to set up, so just give everything kind of a good stir there. That looks good. I'll set that aside for right now. We can kind of work on some of our other stuff. So like I said, we're using the Hormel beef tips and gravy in this dish. So I'll go ahead and scoop these out. And this is about 4 servings. Okay, that looks good there. And I did the math on this one too. I think these come out to $2.89 a piece. So obviously Amazon Kitchen sells them for $9. So $2.89 is a lot more economical. So we'll add some carrots in here too. So I'll kind of add those right down in there. Okay, and our potatoes are just about done. All right, here are potatoes. They're looking good, nice and fluffy. This is also about 4 servings, so I'll just kind of put this over onto the side here. Just like that. Okay. Now this one's ready for the freezer. Okay, here they are, all ready to go into the freezer. So for the 12 meals that I made here, my grand total for my shopping list was $42.60. So I feel like that's a lot more economical than the $9 that you would spend with Amazon Kitchen with your single serve dinner. So like I said, these are ready to go into the freezer. I have had some subscribers ask me how I plate these, so I'll take one of these, heat it up, and I'll show you how I would plate this. Otherwise, I will put all of the ingredients down in the description so you can kind of check those out if you want to make any of these. So otherwise, I hope you guys like this video, and we'll go ahead and heat one of these up and show you what it looks like on the plate. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these kind of meat and potato bowls that I just made, put this in the microwave for maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes or so, and see how it is. If it needs to go a little bit longer, then I'll give it a few more seconds. So I'll cover it and put this on high for a couple minutes. Okay, here it is, all nice and hot. It was in there in the microwave for maybe 2.5 minutes, I think. So I think I'm going to put the mashed potatoes down first. Kind of like that. Spread those out a little bit with the back of your spoon. Then I'm going to put my carrots on top. If these spill a little bit, that's not a big deal. Kind of like that. I think that looks good. Okay, now we can put kind of our meat on top here because that's kind of the star of the show. I think this is a perfect size for a single serving portion. I think that looks pretty good. And I do have a little bit of fresh chopped parsley. And because I'm super fancy, I'll just put a little bit on top there. I think that looks good. So this will be my husband's lunch today. He's working from home today, so this will be for him. And I think that looks good. So, like I said, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. I'd love it if you subscribe. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time.